Okay, hi you guys. It's Friday, September 10th? Roxanne Drake here. Just a quick video about supernatural skies I saw yesterday at sunset. I really wanted to film the clouds I saw, but a lot of times I try to film it, the colors don't come out right, and you just don't see what I'm seeing. So it was like supernatural skies, guys. I felt like it was a sign. I felt like it was a sign that maybe Michael and his angels are with us. It was a sign of a supernatural dimension close right above us in the sky. So it was about maybe 30 minutes before sunset yesterday, September 9th. I looked up and it was just like a stunningly beautiful scene in the skies. It was like two streams of clouds. You know, let's see, I don't know how to explain it. Like the clouds were like coming across in streams. The clouds were coming across in streams or lines, and they were fluffy white clouds, and then they began to expand, and it was like two lines, two streams of clouds. There was like big fluffy clouds high up in the sky, and beneath them was like some flat darkish clouds, almost like it was a palette that the fluffy clouds were on. And then they had an iridescent glow to them. They were pinkish. They had like a pinkish glow to them, like silverish glow, just an unnatural glow. I mean, it was just stunning. I couldn't capture it. I'm so sorry. They were across the sky. They started looking really pink after a while. But anyway, I just kind of felt in my spirit that it was like a supernatural sign, a sign of, a dimension above us is coming closer, that's available to us, a sign of heavenly clouds, and a sign of the angelic realm being with us at this time, a sign of the time. So he said, look up. When you see all these things happening in the world, look up, for your redemption is near. Look up, for your redemption draws near. So we need to stay in prayer, fast if you need to, ask to be spirit-filled, stay spirit-filled, walk in the spirit, because we have to have oil in our lamps as he comes. I was thinking about, a couple of scriptures. There's so many scriptures that pertain to this time. One is that, two would be in the field, two would be grinding at the mill, one would be taken and the other left. So I don't know what that means, but maybe there's going to be some kind of portal just above us, and we need to be taken into safety due to the times that it is. Okay, on to the second point. The walls are closing in on our freedoms. I don't know if you saw the speech by President Biden yesterday, September 9th. I mean, the language to me was sinister. I'm just using these words, sinister, and it was threatening, because he said somewhere along the speech, our patience is wearing out for the unvaccinated. Our patience is wearing out for the unvaccinated. Who told him to become a dictator and take over everybody's right to choose? I mean, I'm just putting it that way, but it was sinister language. We know we are in biblical times. And then also he's saying he's passing a mandate coming up soon, where if you're an employer, you have over 100 workers, it's going to be a mandate that everyone has to be vaccinated. He tried to say this vaccine is totally safe. Millions of Americans have taken it. So what if millions of Americans have taken it? This is not long-term tested. We know we're going to be traced, tracked, and everything else. In one country, what is it? Israel, also another country. They say right now the hospitals are full of people who are mostly vaccinated that are sick. Israel was one of the first ones to go in there, and they vaccinated, I think, the majority of their population. So this thing is not solving a problem, it's creating a problem. So, just sinister language. The walls are closing in. The time is here. Even as we watched him speak, my husband said, he said, this reminds me of like the Sith in Star Wars. There has been a takeover. You could see as he's speaking, as the UK president is speaking, other people are speaking, that there's someone behind the scenes pushing this and bringing this to pass, and that the people in these power positions speaking this stuff are puppets, of this bigger plan behind the scenes. And I don't know, I don't need to go into the bigger plan. Let's see, I'll just go into it just for you guys. sake. But the beast system, is in place, and pre-marks or marks are being given out, as far as I'm concerned, because if the beast system is here, the rulers are here, they're putting in the one world, one world government. Revelation said it'll be what, 10 crowns, 7 horns, or 7 horns, 10 crowns. That means it'll be like 7 leaders or spots of leadership that will be kind of running this show. But it's going to be a one world government. Everybody has to bow to the false prophet and worship the beast. They all get everybody has to take a mark, or they get there's going to be people put to death. You have to take a mark to buy or sell. You know about all that in the book of Revelation. So it's looming above us. They're pressing in harder to just bring it out into the open. Making announcements. What was it? De Blasio in New York a couple of weeks ago started saying, well, if you want to be a part of our society, you're going to have to get the thing, get the jab. You might as well say get the mark or whatever. So it's closing in. It's here. We also know that these are fall feast days times. So you got what? Feast of Trumpets. Blowing of the trumpet symbolizes so much in the Bible. These are holy days. Lord's feast days mentioned in the Old Testament of the Bible. Jesus always was present at these days in the New Testament as well, and he was the fulfillment of many of these things. But all of the things symbolized by these holy days have not been fulfilled. Everything that happens at the blowing of the trumpet has not yet happened. You guys know that. The trumpet warns. The trumpet is blown at judgment time. The trumpet is blown at the translation of the saints as Christ appears. Okay, so there's still fulfillment to happen. There's a Day of Atonement coming up in another week or so. Then there's the Feast of Tabernacles this month. So the enemy, our enemy, Satan knows all about these feast days, and he's going to be planning his counterfeit stuff. So maybe they're planning to have this system up and running and claiming it by the Feast of Tabernacles time. I don't know. That's a whole nother video. I'm try to shoot up a couple of other videos very soon. I'm sorry I've been inconsistent. Okay, I love you all. Stay strong, walk in the spirit, pray to be spirit filled, abide in the secret place, and look up, watch, and pray always that we may be accounted worthy to escape these things. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.